Two Paths, One Destiny, a love story of two couples in a small city filled with noise and movement. Two couples lived separate lives, unaware that their stories were quietly shaping each other. Couple 1, Daniel and Amma. Daniel was a photographer who believed that life only made sense when captured. Amma was the opposite, a nurse who saw life beyond snapshots in moments that didn't need cameras. They met at a bus stop on a rainy evening. Daniel dropped his camera. AMA picked it up, and neither bothered to pretend it wasn't an awkward moment. Their first conversation was simple, but real. No romance, no sparks, just two tired people trying to get home. But conversations became daily habits. Daniel learned how Amma carried everyone else's pain, but ignored her own. Amma discovered that Daniel hid behind his camera because he didn't trust people to stay. Their connection wasn't dramatic. It was the slow kind, the type that grows quietly until you suddenly realize it's the most stable part of your life. Couple 2, Kojo and Sena. Kojo and Sena were the opposite. Their relationship started loud. They met at an open mic night when Sena confidently took the stage and sang. Kojo clapped louder than anyone. He didn't even know why. Something about her voice felt familiar, like a memory he never lived. They became inseparable fast. Too fast. Passion turned to arguments, arguments turned to silence, and silence turned into distance. They loved each other deeply, but both were stubborn enough to pretend they didn't, where their stories intertwined. One evening, AMA invited Sena, her colleague at work, to a small exhibition. Daniel was showcasing his photos, and Kojo, trying to fix things with Sena, came along inside the gallery. All four stood in front of one photo, a blurred image of two strangers holding hands, taken accidentally in a busy market. Daniel explained, "I didn't plan it, but sometimes the most powerful connections are the ones we don't see until later." The room went quiet. Amma looked at Daniel and realized she wanted to stop avoiding her own feelings. Sena looked at Kojo and accepted that fighting for each other wasn't the same as fighting against each other. What follows? Daniel finally gathered the courage to say, "I want us to try this." "No hiding," AMA replied, "then stop looking for perfect moments. This one is enough." Kojo took Sena's hand and said, "We can either keep breaking each other or start building. Choose." Sena didn't hesitate. "Let's build." Final message to couples. Two different paths. One quiet love that grew slowly. One fiery love that had to be rebuilt. In the end, both discovered the same truth. Love doesn't follow one script. It only asks for honesty, effort, and the courage to stay when it gets uncomfortable.